all the
I used to improvise on the piano very freely, and I had no idea that was what I was doing, really. It didn't have a label for me, I was just playing on the piano. Maybe at age 10, 11, around there, I think. And then I started playing pop music, pop and rock music. The first pop group I played in, we were a bunch of farm boys back in Sweden, and you know, we had so much fun all the time. I mean, we were playing this sort of shed in winter time. There was barely no heat, and it was a wood stove that the smoke would come in the room. We just played like all day. I mean, you know, the enthusiasm was just unbelievable. That's one thing that really hasn't changed, and it shouldn't change, really, that urge and spirit to play music. But as you go through life, there are situations where you you know, where you might start feeling that you lack that. But I always try to remember that if I feel like that, remember, well, that hasn't changed. That's the same urge and that I had when I was 12. I didn't have any formal training until I was 16, when I started playing the acoustic bass, and I started taking classical bass lessons. So anything before then was all improvised, which I consider myself lucky for, to get introduced to music that way, instead of getting introduced to music by playing written music all the time. The day it isn't fun anymore. You know, why would you play? Why would you want to play? So, but of course, as you get older, it takes maybe more serious aspects than it had back then. The passing of my parents, for example, that's something that comes into the music. And actually, as painful as that was, and is, there was also generated a lot of creative music within me, in terms of composing and in the playing also. So, you know, sometimes if I do an improvisation, like an intro to a tune or something like that, I might think about something like that, like I devote the music I'm playing to my mother or to my father or to a cause, you know, and sort of fill in the notes with those emotions. And that's usually something I don't talk about or tell anybody, but I sometimes do that. I think that's a goal as an artist, to be able to channel all the stuff that goes on in your life into the art. I mean, that's where we are blessed to have the gift of doing that, no matter if it's music or painting, whatever it is, to be able to channel stuff through. And when you do that, it will also communicate with the listener or the viewer, because they recognize the humanity in what you're doing.